All right, so we're diving deep today. And someone requested we take a closer look at Second Timothy.
Okay.
They want to really understand it, and I'm excited to jump in,
Yeah,
especially with you, to kind of help us through it.
absolutely.
So maybe just starting off, could you remind us what Second Timothy actually is?
Sure. So, when you look in the Bible, you might think, oh, this is a book like the others.
Right.
But Second Timothy, it's really more of a letter.
Hmm.
It's from the Apostle Paul, and he's writing to his younger friend Timothy, who's also a leader.
I see. So it's like a personal message, not a sermon to everyone.
Exactly.
That's interesting. So like what's going on back then that makes this letter so important?
Well, things are tough for the early church. I mean, they're facing persecution, false teachings popping up.
Uh-huh.
They really need strong leaders.
So Timothy's in a tough spot then.
Yeah, he's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, and that's where this letter comes in.
Okay.
Paul's kind of giving him the pep talk of a lifetime, you know?
Like a final charge kind of thing?
Yeah, it's urgent, encouraging. It's like a mentor passing the torch.
I can see that. Even just skimming it, there's a lot about standing strong and facing hardship.
Oh, absolutely. It's a major theme. And there are so many powerful verses about it.
Do any come to mind?
Let me see. Well, there's that one in chapter 2, verse 15, I think,
Hmm.
where Paul says, "Do your best to present yourself to God as one approved a worker who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly handles the word of truth."
Wow, that's powerful. So it's not just about believing the right things, it's about living them out too.
Exactly. It's about being intentional with your faith.
That makes me think, for us today, the fight might not be literal persecution,
Right.
but it's still real in a lot of ways.
Oh, for sure. There's that pressure to conform, to
Yeah.
fit in, maybe water down your beliefs to avoid conflict.
It's easy to get caught up in that.
It is. And Paul addresses that too.
Yeah.
He uses all these images to illustrate the Christian life.
Yeah, like I remember something about soldiers and athletes.
Right. He compares Timothy to a good soldier who endures hardship, an athlete who trains rigorously, a workman who's dedicated to his craft.
So it's about discipline and commitment.
Exactly. It takes effort to stay true to your faith in any age.
It makes you wonder what Paul would say to us today about our specific fights.
That's a great question. I mean, think about the constant information overload, the pressure from social media,
Yeah.
the temptation to find our identity in fleeting things.
And how easy it is to feel alone in those struggles.
Right. That's why Paul's emphasis on mentorship is so important.
Definitely. We all need those people who can guide us, encourage us.
Like he did for Timothy. It's such a powerful reminder that even when you're called to lead, you're not alone.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So find those people who will sharpen you, challenge you, walk alongside you.
Yeah, find your Paul.
I love that.
Yeah.
This has been incredible.
Hmm.
2 Timothy might be ancient, but its message is so relevant for us today.
It really is.
It's a call to stand firm in our beliefs, to live out our faith actively, and to find those people who can help us on the way.
And as you go about your day, think about this. What does fighting the good fight look like in your life, in your specific circumstances? And who are those people you can turn to for support and guidance?
That's something to think about, for sure. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
Until next time,
Yeah, see ya.
take care.
Goodbye.